We want to take you to Paris, where President Trump is taking questions.
Well, it's not something that's, to me, I think it's better without it. I mean, to be honest with you, I'm not a big fan of it. I liked it because it got us out of NAFTA. In other words, after 6 years, you had a clause that got us out of NAFTA. That's the thing I liked about it most. We do better without an agreement.
Do you want to just leave it in rolling?
I would rather leave it unsigned. I'd rather have it terminated.
You'd rather have it terminated? Those are different things, sir. I just want to become clear.
I would rather not have the agreement, but I may sign it.
Right.
But I would. We do better as a country if we don't have an agreement.
So are you thinking of?
Yeah, I'm thinking about maybe we won't be able to make a deal. I would rather not have the USMCA. The primary reason I wanted it was because there was no way out of NAFTA, which was the worst trade agreement ever made, like ever. And they had no termination. And it was very hard to get USMCA for that reason. And I had a 6-year clause. Who would have thought I would have been here in the 6 years? They got it 6 years because they hoped I wouldn't be here. My term was supposed to be over with. So on top of everything else, it comes to, I would prefer not having an agreement, but I'm open to doing it. We'll see what happens.
So as of now, it's just going to stick around for 10 years. You're okay
We're
with
not.
that?
No, it's not sticking around. It'll be terminated. In other words,
after a decade.
It expires.
Yeah, in a decade.
It expires.
Okay.
I prefer that.
In the first paragraph,
I view it as possibly expiring immediately.
in the first paragraph of the Iran memorandum, it says no use of force, but also no threat of the use of force. You talk about bombing Iran if they didn't comply. Is that a threat? Would the Iranians see that as?
If they don't come through, is it a threat that we'd bomb? You can call it whatever you want, but it'll probably happen. Thank you. I will see you at Versailles, and you're going to go back and tell the New York Times you're going to change your whole way of life. Okay?
Do you see the 60 days as a hard deadline for final agreement?
No, I don't. No. Could take longer.
So you could extend.
You could extend this phase.
I don't view it as hard, no.
You don't think of it as a hard
No,
deadline? For
just as long as they're behaving, I really don't care that much.
Did you talk to leaders about Greenland, sir?
About who?
Greenland? Did you talk about Greenland?
No, we didn't discuss Greenland.
Not at all?
I should discuss Greenland.
Does Ukraine now have the advantage on the battlefield? What's the situation?
Well, they're doing pretty well. Russia's a big country, much bigger military, but they're doing pretty well. They're holding their own. They have great equipment with our equipment, don't forget, but they're doing pretty well.
Are you going to send in any more U.S. military help?
Well, they pay for it.
Yeah.
I send it to Europe. Europe pays for it. NATO pays for it, unlike Biden, where he gave $300 billion worth of equipment away.
Sanctions on Russia. What are you going to do about that? Sanctions on Russia, like the oil waivers?
Yeah, I may put them back on, yeah. I wanted to make sure that oil stayed as low as possible. Now that the oil price is way down, when do you see those numbers? But it's way down. I may put them back on. Yeah? Thank you.
Mr. President.
Thank you, Mr. President.
President Trump speaking in Paris there after the G7 summit, talking about a range of issues, including the USMCA, which is the U.S.-Mexico-Canada trade agreement. He said that he may let it expire. He says that he sees it expiring immediately. The deal is designed to last another 10 years, but he thinks it is unfairly skewed toward Mexico and Canada and that the U.S. doesn't get enough out of that trade deal. Also, he was asked, one of the sentences in the Memorandum of Understanding with Iran is that it is an end to hostilities and an end to threats of hostilities. He was asked, isn't it a threat when you say if Iran doesn't keep up its end of the bargain, you will bomb the hell out of them? He didn't really give a yes or no answer, but clearly the talking tough against Iran is going to continue to be part of his strategy. And he was also asked, did you talk Greenland at the G7? And he said, no, maybe I should talk Greenland. We are going to continue to monitor anything that the president says over the next few hours.